Oh, I'm sorry, Oak Bay Gordon Head.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. I move introduction of the Recall and Initiative Amendment Act for first reading.
Honourable members, you've heard the question. All those in favour? Aye. Opposed? Motion is carried.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. It gives me great pleasure to introduce this bill that is designed to empower British Columbians so that their voices can be more effectively heard on environmental reviews of major projects like oil pipelines. It's fitting that I introduce this bill this week as we move to committee stage debates on Bill 20, the Election Amendment Act. Too often, politicians let themselves believe that the only time they need to listen to voters is at elections, and I disagree. If we are to re-engage British Columbians in our democracy, we need to actively seek their view on far more of what we debate in the legislature. We also need to provide them with additional tools to hold their government to account. The Recall and Initiative Amendment Act is one such tool. Honourable Speaker, as every member in this House will surely agree, we live in the most beautiful part of the world, and British Columbians want to keep it that way. They want to ensure our pristine coastlines, our natural environment, and our unique ecosystems are preserved. Under the existing Recall and Initiative Act, an individual can put forward a bill to be either debated in the legislature or put up for a non-binding referendum. To be successful, the proponent must collect signatures from 10% of registered voters in each of 85 electoral districts within 90 days. The Recall and Initiative Amendment Act would change the electoral district requirement for initiatives that specifically address pulling out of environmental assessment equivalency agreements with the federal government. Successful petitions in these instances would require signatures from 15% of registered voters in British Columbia, regardless of electoral district, making it easier to meet their requirements. British Columbians have lost faith in the federal review process, particularly as they pertain to oil pipeline proposals. The province has not listened to their voices, and this bill would offer British Columbians an opportunity to ensure that their voices are heard. If an initiative were to pass under the proposed changes in the Recall and Initiative Amendment Act, it would require government to pull out of an existing environmental assessment equivalency agreement for a particular project and hold its own Made in BC review of, for example, a proposed heavy oil pipeline. I move that this bill be placed on the orders of the day for second reading at the next sitting of the House.
Honourable members, you've heard the question. All those in favour? Opposed? Motion is carried.